Hello guys, welcome back. So first of all, I want to mention here some most important things before we proceed and complete the registration and login for the sellers. One thing is, if you test the app now, okay, after when we connect our app with the Firebase, let's just test the app. I want to show you guys something. If you see an error like this, okay, after connecting the app with the Firebase, okay, after that video lecture, basically they say that the cloud file store requires a higher Android SDK version, okay, which simply means that we have to change our minimum SDK version to 19. Okay, so for that, simply go to the Android app build.gradle, and here all you need is just to change this minimum SDK version to 19. Make sure to do these changes. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys in the previous video. So anyways, it is important to change, because in order to go with the latest new version of Firebase, okay, we have to use the minimum SDK version 19. And then the next thing is, here in the default config we have to enable the multi-dex support. So you can say multi-dex enabled and set it to true. Make sure that you write the exact same spellings, okay? D is capital and E is capital in multi-dex enabled. So once you do this, let's just test the app to see if it is working or not. So yeah, it is working fine. The app is running now successfully, as you can see here. So next thing is, we have to basically quickly add a widget, which will be basically our loading widget. Or you can say that whenever the seller select an image and fill up the form and click on the sign up button, then as long as it take some time, I mean, to upload the image to the storage and to save the data to the file store, so we will tell the seller to please wait for a second, we are registering your account or we are saving your account. Okay, so anyways, for that purpose, right click on widgets, click new, click on dot file, and we are going to create loading, you can say loading dialog. Okay, so loading dialog, and come here to the error dialog which we created earlier. Just copy this whole code from here, okay, for the error dialog, and come back to the loading dialog. And now let's just change this code according to the loading dialog. So first of all, select this error dialog, right click on it, and then click on refactor, rename, and let's rename it to loading dialog. Click on refactor. Okay, we will pass one parameter to our this class, which will be a message for the dialog. Okay, then we pass this to the loading dialog constructor, okay, which is our loading class constructor. And then we do not need to display the content for it. Instead of it, let's remove the actions as well. Okay, we do not need the action, because this will be a loading progress bar, you can say. So anyways, first of all, let's say content column widget, children widget, main axis size dot minimum, and we will display a circular progress. So for that, right click on widgets, let's create a new file for that, dot file, and let's give it name as progress underscore bar, progress bar dot. And now here we can say import material dot, and we can create a function by the name circular progress, and then we will return container widget. In here we can say alignment, we will display it at the center, so we can say alignment dot center, and then let's apply some padding on it. So edge insets dot only from the top, it will be 12. Then we can say child circular progress indicator value color will be always scrollable scroll, always stopped animation, this one always stopped animation. And then comes the colors, so the colors will be amber. So this is our circular progress. So now let's just close this. First of all, make sure to click on file and save all. Okay, and here now we can simply call our circular progress function. Okay, comma, not a semicolon. Let's add a size box of height 10, that is some space from the top, and then we can display of course the text. So we can say text, and the text will be authenticating, or we can simply say please wait. Okay, and when we call this class, which is our loading dialog, it has a message, I mean a parameter which we will pass to it. So with that, I mean when we call it from the registration page, we will simply pass a message that is registration, please wait. Okay, so in order to do that, we can simply say that make sure to add exclamation mark, I mean the concatenation sign plus, I mean when we join two string. Okay, this is a concatenation sign, and we can simply say message. Okay, just like this. Also make sure to add the non-null exclamation mark here. Okay, that is message is not null. So yeah, I hope you understand this. We join message with the please wait text, and if you want, you can add a comma here, some space. So for example, the message is registration page, please wait, register account, please wait, so on. I mean whatever message you pass from any page now in the project, because we will use of course this loading widget in many places in our project. So that's why we use the, I mean we create, or you can say we type the reusable code, okay, for the progress bar, for the loading dialog, for the error dialog, and so on. So anyways, now is the time to come back here to the registration page, and simply first, as you know, in the previous video we have done the form validation, and if everything goes well, okay, if everything condition is fulfilled successfully, then first of all the image that the seller will select from the gallery, we have to upload it to the Firebase storage, and then alongside with the image information we have to save all the form information to the Firestore database. So we will be doing that in the next video. Bye for now.